Russia warns Japan for the fifth time. Investing in Ukrainian drones just completely obliterated Moscow's red line. On April 8th, Russia's foreign ministry summoned the Japanese ambassador over a Tokyo company's investment in Ukrainian drones. This is the fifth formal warning since February. Moscow was restrained before, but this time they flipped the table. Spokeswoman Zakharova announced that under Senator Koichi's cabinet, Russia-Japan relations will plummet to an unprecedented historical low. The Catalyst, a Tokyo Stock Exchange-listed company, signed a strategic investment agreement with a Ukrainian military startup. They are co-developing the Terror-1, a dedicated interceptor drone that hits speeds of 300 km per hour. This Ukrainian startup specializes in interceptors, combat tested against electronic warfare and signal jamming on the front line. The Terror-1 uses electric propulsion for low signatures, executing detection and interception in one 15-minute flight, compared to multi-million-dollar anti-air missiles. This drone is incredibly cheap, offering a solution to low-cost threats. Moscow's reaction was textbook escalation. From February to April, they issued for severe warnings regarding hostile actions. By the fifth warning on April 8th, they summoned the ambassador for a direct and brutal showdown. Zakharova stated, "Investing in this company is materially aiding Ukraine's military. We consider this a blatantly hostile act." She dropped a terrifying threat. Any facility in Ukraine manufacturing these drones is now a legitimate Russian military target, meaning Ukrainian factories collaborating with this Japanese company could be wiped out by Russian precision missiles. Why is Russia so furious? First, Japan completely shattered its baseline of only providing non-lethal aid. For 3 years, Japan only sent bulletproof vests and generators. Now, they are directly funding military production lines. A nation with a pacifist constitution is helping build weapons to destroy Russian tanks. Moscow's fury is uncontainable. Second, these interceptor drones specifically target Russia's Achilles heel. Their air defenses struggle against small drones. The 300 km/h Terror-1 is custom-built to hunt down Russia's heavily utilized Shahed suicide drones. If widely deployed, Russia's aerial advantage in drone warfare will be severely suppressed on the Ukrainian battlefield. Third, Japan is gambling with its own energy security. Moscow's retaliation goes far beyond mere verbal warnings. Deputy Foreign Minister Rudenko declared Russia will halt oil supplies to any nation supporting the Russian oil price cap. Japan relies on imports for over 70% of its energy, and Russia is a critical supplier. Simultaneously, the South Kuril Islands dispute is entirely frozen. Russia insists World War II outcomes are non-negotiable. The ultimate irony: on the exact day of Moscow's fifth warning, Japan was planning an economic delegation to Russia, hoping to buy cheap Russian oil. Rudenko's statement immediately slammed that door shut completely. Japan wants to fund Ukrainian weapons while buying cheap Russian energy. Moscow's 5 warnings say, "You were dreaming." 5 warnings, 5 escalations. From diplomatic notes to summoning ambassadors. From unfriendly to blatantly hostile, Moscow's patience is exhausted. The ultimate warning is clear: your factories are our legitimate targets. Japan must choose: double down on Ukraine and bury relations with Russia, or stop the Terror-1 investment. Under Prime Minister Senator Koichi, the US-Japan alliance vastly outweighs Tokyo's relations with Moscow. Japan will likely double down. As Russian missiles target Japanese-backed factories, this European war is finally burning its way into the Asia-Pacific. And Japan is paying an increasingly brutal price for blindly following America's geopolitical strategy.